three, a little showtime, baby!
Allied to Claxton, Horton shooting three. Oh, he made it! Turtle to Claxton for three.
Alright, so Georgia starts the season 1-0, 83-78. GG Tennessee Tech. This was going to be a lot closer than I thought it was, but Georgia does get it done. Georgia shoots 34 from 66, 51.5%, only 22.2% from three-point land. Tennessee Tech shot tremendous from three. Georgia went 4 of 18. Tennessee Tech went 11 from 28. That is why the game was close. Tennessee Tech just will not miss anything. Georgia had 16 offensive rebounds, 28 defensive rebounds. Let's go to leaders or individual. Blue Kane had 9 points. RJ Godfrey had 10 points. Asa Newell with a stunning first impression in a regular season game. He had 26 points. Elias Demery with 6 points. Tyron Lawrence with 7 points. Dakota Lefty with 18 points. Dylan James with 3. Justin Abson with 2. And Samoto Coral with 2. I believe he even had a block. Yes, 1 block. Newell had 3 blocks. Player of the game, in my opinion. Not to take away from what Asa Newell did, but because I'm just very excited to see him on the court. Dakota Lefty, 18 points. He shot 70%, 4 for 6, including 3 rebounds and 3 assists. I was so happy to see Dakota finally play. But Georgia had to fire through and face adversity in this game. Georgia had to do everything, and the Dogs do come out on top. Georgia's next game will be versus North Florida on, I know it was on North Florida, but I don't know the date. Or Georgia's next game will be Sunday, November 10th versus Texas Southern, then North Florida. So the Peach Belt Classic, that'll be Georgia's next game. Georgia on top. Georgia on top. Dogs, Hoop Dogs grab a very Alright, so what I was saying, Georgia with a very impressive victory. Georgia had to fight adversity. That is something a lot of people were not, expecting today, but Georgia faced adversity right in the face and said, woof, we're going to come back and win. And Georgia didn't trail much. They only trailed for 3 minutes of the game. But Tennessee Tech just straight up would not miss anything. Tennessee Tech looked great. And Georgia had to battle Batman. Georgia would hit a 3-pointer, and Tennessee Tech would hit 3 3-pointers. I mean, shout out to those guys. They played better. They played better. They played great. But the Hoop Dogs get the win at the end of the day. That is all that matters. Georgia's next game will be Sunday versus Texas Southern. So a lot like last year when you opened against Oregon, your next game went to Friday. Now it's 2 days later because Peach Belt Classic, Georgia, Texas Southern, and Georgia, North Florida, and Georgia Tech being the 4th game of the year. Georgia has to get prepared for Texas Southern. Lady Dogs also win today. They beat, I forgot the team name we played, in North Carolina Central. They beat them pretty good. It was nice to see the Lady Dogs looking good again too, because they have not looked that great in the past. That was the most points they've scored in the game since like 2021 or something like that. So, but Hoop Dogs on top. Georgia basketball goes 2-0 today. Lady Dogs went over North Carolina Central, and men's team beat Tennessee Tech. So wonderful day to be a Georgia Bulldogs basketball fan. There's still a lot of things Georgia has to improve on, but with that being said, Georgia looked really solid tonight. Asa Newell, Dakota Lefty looked amazing. And 1-0, so you can't complain about going 1-0. So go Hoop Dogs.